Good evening, everybody. Hell's Unicorn here once again. I've decided, in light of the recent trends, and very dishonest ones at that in the media, to start a little series that I am going to title Opposition Research. And what I'm going to be doing in this series is I'm going to be taking target, nay, not at the political opponents of Ron Paul in the election itself, but his true enemies, and indeed the true enemies of all free society, the current mainstream media establishment. Let me preface this by just stating the following. When the press, like any other institution, be it private or public, becomes derelict in its responsibility, it is necessary for that institution to be either reformed or destroyed and then built anew. And it is in this spirit that I now proceed forward, beginning first with the top slanderer of Mr. Ron Paul, one Jaime Kirchick. And my primary source material can be found in the links below. Has it ever struck anybody as odd that Jaime Kirchick attacks Ron Paul with such a passion? Well, fret not, for there is a reason, and we can ascertain this reason by simply looking at his own professed political hero. Who is the hero of Jaime Kirchick, you may ask? Well, Thomas DiLorenzo over at LouRockwell.com provides us with just that answer, and it is one William F. Buckley, Jr. Yellow journalist Jaime Kirchick, who is gay and who recently proposed a gay brigade to be sent to Afghanistan to kill Muslims, considers Buckley to be his hero, as do all good neocons in good standing. The little hypocrite Kirchick falsely accuses Ron Paul of being homophobic while ignoring his hero Buckley's rather bizarre statements about gays. Like Buckley's statement in the May 22, 1987 issue of National Review, where he said, 16 months ago, I suggested that perhaps AIDS carriers should be tattooed discreetly to protect uncontaminated sexual and needle partners. This proposal reminded everyone of Auschwitz, and I have seen in print that Mr. Buckley wants to tattoo all homosexuals. In a September 21, 1984 National Review article titled Bring Back the Scarlet Letter, Jaime Kirchick's hero blamed the AIDS epidemic on supposed cuts in military spending that supposedly allowed faster growth of the welfare state, which in turn led to permissiveness in society and rampant homosexuality by gays who, according to Buckley, have no self-discipline. Thus, Buckley indirectly proposed an expanded welfare state as a cure for the AIDS epidemic. Jaime Kirchick's hypocrisy is sickening. He's the kind of person who would sell his own mother into slavery if it promoted the goal of endless warfare in the Middle East and elsewhere. Now, I want all of you who have heard what I've just said to visit Lou Rockwell and read this again for yourselves, and then read it again. And fact-check what Mr. DiLorenzo says. Indeed, go to Kirchick's articles to see where it actually is that he proposes this so-called gay brigade. Let me tell all of you something right now. The fact that someone is either a minority or member of a majority of one type or another, be it in race, creed, color, or sexual orientation, does not prevent them from being monsters. And I will tell you right now, without any sense of hesitation, that Jaime Kirchick is a liar and is a party to murder. And I may also, dare I say, suggest that if this gay brigade were put together, I can name at least one homosexual who will probably not be serving in combat, and that is this candy-ass pansy, Jaime Kirchick. There are many good men of a homosexual persuasion that serve in the military, and I can tell you right now that not all of them are enthusiastic about what we're doing over there. In fact, you will find many good anti-war advocates who are also homosexuals, and some of them have served in the military. But I suppose if a homosexual soldier were to come to similar positions as Paul and even supported Paul, then I guess he could be considered a homophobe as well. I don't know. Like I always say, there's no logic in politics. Until next time, with prudence to myself and benevolence to all of you, good evening.